So today we're being joined by Lee Cornell and Justin Buss. Lee Cornell is a local educator who teaches video to our students, middle school specifically. And Justin Buss is a prior student entrant who has the prestige of being a student who won first place in the high school category 2 years in a row. So kind of a rock star in the CapEd movie trailer world. So we invited them today to join us and talk a little bit about this contest and also to catch up. So we'll start with you, Justin. You graduated 2 years ago, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And since then, are you doing anything film related?
Yeah, so I've been trying to stay involved. I went to the University of Texas for a year and was learning there. I had a kind of a goal going there, but after getting sent home for COVID, I've kind of realized how many resources I have here and I like the locations here in Idaho and kind of the freedom to be able to go around and film wherever. And that was a huge thing. I also just knew a lot of people, so I wanted to come back and make the movies I wanted to make here rather than make the movies they wanted me to make there. And so right now I'm just kind of on the road to, I don't know, figuring out what I want to do. But I'm just staying involved with film. I've still got my crew of actors. We're always planning.
Oh no.
Any
projects. We're lucky enough to get one film a couple months ago and finish that up, but it was a challenge. But okay. I'm glad we've been able to still do it. So my plan for now is just to go to BSU. I'm still looking to get a degree just because that's an important thing when you're looking for film internships. And yeah, just trying to make as much as I can before I graduate to have a good portfolio.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, you've got a great crew. I remember from high school. That was, I think, one of the keys to your success really is you did a great job of building that team as kind of the backbone for anything that you recorded. So that's really cool that you guys are still in touch. So Lee, how long have you been teaching video skills to local students?
So I have had the privilege in West Ada to create the class 16 years ago, and I've been teaching it for 16 years. Thanks to CapEd and Idaho CapEd Foundation, we've been able to get through the $10,000 district grant that we received 5 of the schools in our district. As filmmaking has been newer for middle school and zero budget filmmaking has been around, we got cameras, we got tripods, we are eternally thankful to CapEd for giving us the tools we need to continue in the craft of middle school filmmaking. As far as teaching in general, 27 years, and filmmaking is definitely my passion. So
that's awesome, and thank you for doing that, and we're glad that you're putting those funds to good use. How many, just out of curiosity, how many students did you have participate this year in this year's contest?
So just to give everyone who's watching a overview, 3 years ago was the first time middle school had the option to join. And unfortunately, 3 years ago, we didn't know about it soon enough. We were towards the end of the first semester, so we only had 1 participant. And those students, they got 4th place. Last year, we had, I think, about, I want to say 9 participants, and we had the 3rd place winner, Mary Teal, with her animation. And then this year, I'm proud to say we got 3 participants in the top 10, and we'll see how they do, but altogether 8 people. Yep.
Awesome. Very
so,
cool.
And I guarantee you, if this would have been available to middle schoolers, Justin, who I'm a super fan of, like big time Bus Films fan, he would have participated. The thing that makes Justin so special beyond CapEd is he has won every single competition that I threw at him in 7th grade and 8th grade. So super excited about his successes, including CapEd.
Yeah, Yeah, there's no question. Justin is extremely talented, and that's why we have him here today. And really, on that note, you know, just from your respective, you know, positions as a teacher, and then Justin, you as a student, why would you encourage future students moving forward to participate in this contest?
It's it's a fun thing. It's just filmmaking. I mean, she said it herself. Filmmaking is her passions. I can't think of a better person to kind of boost that for me. When I was in middle school, I was interested, but I didn't really know why. And so she kind of helped me just say, just make a movie. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, just make a movie. And that was really all I needed to know. Sorry, I kind of veered off the question.
No, that's okay. So what would you say, you know, is something that you really learned from the process of participating in a contest like the CapEd trailer contest? Is there anything specific that you feel like you gained from that?
Yeah, definitely. The experience of course, making something and getting other people to watch it is huge and getting feedback on that. But I think probably the biggest thing that helped me was seeing everybody else's films. And I would just kind of see, you know, what made theirs so cool. And, you know, I pick a lot from their brains too, and just kind of look at theirs. But honestly, just seeing other movies and seeing how other people got creative with their limited resources and limited budget, and
Sure.
just kind of learning from them.
Okay. And Lee, what would you say to prospective students as far as a reason to participate? Obviously, you've been our biggest promoter.
Yes, I have a huge long answer for that I'm going to try and keep short. I think for middle school students, 7th and 8th grade especially, the fact in Idaho is there are really only 4 middle school competitions that I know of. So one of the things that Idaho CapEd, the trailer contest, allows is for students to participate for free. They get, like Justin said, the professional feedback that, you know, I can help them only so far. And it's nice to take an opinionated person out and get a professional filmmaker to judge those. So those are always nice. And then just that confidence when students see another student win, and it truly, in 7th grade, you know, some students walk in so totally excited about filmmaking and they love movies and everybody wants to be a YouTuber, but they don't really know how talented they are. And that development of talent comes from very just participating in these competitions and getting that confidence as well, and knowing you can. Half of the ball game is actually participating and then seeing, wow, you can actually make it. And I think that's been the biggest thing that I've seen students get out of this, is the surprise that they actually made it to the top 10. They're just facets of it. I could ramble on about it.
Well, that's a great answer. Thank you. And that's and I agree. You know, as someone who is part of the professional panel, somebody who watches these every year, it's really genuinely in my role the highlight, and I really mean this, the highlight of my year. I look forward to this time. I look forward to promoting it. I look forward to what gets submitted and reviewing it, and then being part of the judging process. And, you know, when you see something like, you know, the types of submissions that you get from a student like Justin, I mean, you're just, as a professional, sometimes it's almost intimidating. Like, wow, here's someone a lot younger than me doing some really incredible work, and that's super exciting. So, yeah, I agree. It's just a good opportunity, and like you said, it's free. It doesn't actually cost anything beyond what you put into it. So, you know, it's a great opportunity. You know, before we end this, I just want to ask either one of you or both of you, you know, do you have any final tips or advice that you would give students for next year and years to come?
Go ahead, Justin.
If it's something you're interested in, just do it. And if in the end you end up not doing filmmaking, it's something that really trains your leadership skills. There's something about being able to, or having to pick up a camera find some people, being able to put something together and have them all work together, it really kind of teaches you how to get things going and make something happen. And that's definitely helped in my life in a lot of other ways.
Wow, that's a great answer.
And something I'd like to add from the teacher perspective and as a mom too, and super fan of Justin Bus films, yes. Once you get a win of filmmaking, whether it's CapEd or any other competition on your resume, it will help you with college applications. I remember 2 years ago, Justin himself was commenting to CapEd that it tremendously helped your application. So just even being on that top 10 list, whether the students win money or not, it's a success, and that shows leadership and does all those things that not everybody has the opportunity to do. So I say don't give up, make movies, have fun. So
Awesome. All right, well, thank you both for your time today, and we're going to get back to the show. So thank you.
thank you. Thanks for all you guys do. Thank you.